Today's video is all about easy 30-minute meals. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Kira if you are new, and in today's video we are talking about easy 30-minute meals. So I feel like a lot of times when we're talking about very easy, very quick meals, we always associate it with super busy moms who really need quick things to put on the table when there's events and kids running to soccer and dance and karate and all of the things, right? But why do you have to be a mom? Sometimes you're just busy, and after a really long work day, you don't want to come home and have to worry about focusing on what's for dinner. Well, what if I had a couple of ideas for you that were super easy? There's minimal prep, minimal ingredients, and it's all going to cook in under 30 minutes. So I have those 3 of them to share with you for today. And if you like these kinds of videos, I do tons of food content here on this channel. So make sure you are subscribed with that notification bell clicked so you can get all sorts of tips and tricks for hanging out with me in the kitchen. But for right now, you guys, like I said, we're going to talk 3 separate recipes. I have a chocolate chip croissant bake for you, a extra cheesy pesto chicken, and then a fried onion pork chop. All of them, like I said, super easy and super delicious. So we're going to start off first with that chocolate chip croissant bake. We do a lot of breakfast for dinner here, but sometimes we just want to switch things up a little bit and not always do the same old French toast, pancakes, or waffles. So today we're going to do a chocolate chip croissant bake, which is very similar to like a bread pudding. So this is perfect to serve alongside of some savory things. I love the croissants from Costco. There's a dozen there, but we only need 6. I have some sugar, vanilla, chocolate chips. I have some 2% milk there, 2 packages of 8-ounce cream cheese, and 4 eggs. I'm going to leave the link to the exact recipe that I found on Pinterest that I used to share. But it's literally that simple and that easy, you guys. So we're going to start off first by prepping our croissants. You're just going to cut the croissant in 3 strips and then come back and cut it into cubes. You even can use a mini croissants if you'd like, whatever is going to fill a 9x13 pan. That's what you're going to use for this recipe. So whatever you need to fill that pan is what you can use. And so I did just use a little bit of the organic extra virgin olive oil cooking spray. Just spray the bottom of my 9x13 just to make sure nothing sticks. And then I loaded up our cubed croissants into that 9x13. And then out of the 2 cups of chocolate chips, I saved some for the top, and then I put 1 3/4 cup on top of those croissants and put it off to the side. Now in a bowl, I added our 2 packages of 8 ounces of cream cheese, the 4 eggs, the sugar, the vanilla, and then now we're just going to go ahead and beat that until creamy. You do want to leave your cream cheese out so that it softens to room temperature. That just is going to help with texture. And then we're going to go ahead and add our 2 cups of milk. Once you get that in, you're going to beat that until creamy. It is going to seem a little watery. It's not overwhelmingly thick, but you really want that because these are croissants. So they're going to absorb all of that goodness. And you can see that eventually, like all the croissants suck up the liquid, and just like the cream cheese and stuff was kind of left on top. And so in a 350-degree oven, I put it for 20 to 25 minutes, unless it's still jiggly on the inside. Just make sure that it's solid in the center. All ovens cook, differently. Actually, my oven runs a little cold. Sometimes I have to cook things a little bit longer. But while that was cooking, I scrambled up some eggs and we had some bacon, and it was a really nice, savory and sweet breakfast for dinner. Our next recipe are those French fried onion pork chops. And what you see right there, you guys, is all the ingredients that you need. Pork chops, shredded cheddar cheese, onion dip, and those French fried onions. That is it. Very super simple recipe. You can decide what kind of pork chops you want to use. There are obviously all different kinds. Sometimes I get bone-in or center cut. That at that point is up to you. But otherwise, you guys, this is all that you're going to need for this recipe. So start off with a roasting pan and go ahead and load your pork chops right into that pan. You don't really need to do anything to the bottom of it. These are going to get super juicy, and that French onion dip that we're going to layer on top ends up melting and creating a really moist liquid that's going to help keep them super, super tender during cooking. Now we're just going to put a dollop of that French onion dip on top of each one of these pork chops. Obviously, you can use all kinds of dips. I really prefer the one from Walmart, the Great Value kind. I feel like that has worked out the best, but whatever kind of onion dip you want to use, even if you want to use like a Lipton packet and sour cream, you can do that too. Once you cover up your pork chops with that onion dip, let's sprinkle on some of that cheddar cheese. Again, I'll put a link down in the description box of the inspiration of the recipe. And now you're going to sprinkle on top those French fried onions, you guys. That is it. That's what it looks like. Into the oven for 350 degrees for about 30 minutes or until bubbly like that. You guys, this is so incredible. That onion dip makes these pork chops so tender that you don't need a knife. They fall apart. That's why I don't even mind doing the bone in, because it falls right off. The meat is sweet and tender, and the fried onions give like a really delicious crunch, and that cheesy factor. All three flavors just go together so good. Pair it with a veggie and like a scalloped potato or something like that, and you guys, you have an amazing meal in just 30 minutes. Our last 30-minute meal for you guys is pesto chicken. This is an extra cheesy pesto chicken. I have a recipe that I'll link again that was kind of an inspiration, but I changed it up just a little bit. But I have 3 chicken breasts here, 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese. I have some shredded mozzarella. I have some sliced Swiss cheese. And then back there, I have some basil pesto. I actually made that in a past meal prep video. So if you missed it, I'll link it up above so you guys can go ahead and check out how I actually made that pesto. It's a very easy recipe, one where you don't have to use pine nuts or things like that. It's a very super quick and easy but flavorful pesto. So go ahead and check that out, but that's all that you're going to need, you guys, to make this recipe. I will say, you guys, as far as the chicken is concerned, this is a little unconventional for me. I usually would do, like I said, the chicken breasts and slice them thin, but I accidentally took out the tenderloins. This was given to me in like a grocery pickup as a substitute, not really what I wanted. And when I put it in the package, I labeled it the recipe and completely forgot that it was tenderloins, but it still ended up working out perfect, to be honest. So whatever style chicken breast you want to use, you just need something like tenderloins or cutlets that you're going to salt and pepper, and then we're going to smear the cream cheese on. Even though it was softened, I stuck it in a bowl in the microwave for about 30 seconds or so, just to get it like silky and creamy so that it was really easy to smear on top. And then you're just going to walk around and smear all of that cream cheese, the whole 8-ounce package, on all of your chicken. And then once that's done, now you're going to add your pesto on top. If you don't want to make your own pesto, there are so many different jarred pestos and stuff that you can buy in the store. Although making a pesto is super, super easy, you can still go ahead and buy that ingredient still in the store. So once you get your pesto on and it's smeared all on top, now I went and added pieces of the sliced Swiss cheese. If you watch in the background, you can see Oliver like jumping around, my cat, trying to escape my dog who was chasing him around the room. So that's it. Once you get your cream cheese and your pesto and your Swiss cheese on those pieces, I transferred them from the cutting board to a 9x13 pan. And now once those are all in there and put together, now we're just going to go ahead and finish it up with some shredded mozzarella. The combination of the Swiss cheese and the shredded mozzarella is just absolutely dynamite. And the best thing about these recipes, because again, this is going to go in the oven, 350 degrees, you guys, for roughly about 30 minutes or so. And so the best thing is that while those things are in there cooking, you can go ahead and prep any kind of side dish that works best for you, that is simple and easy. You can pre-prep and do minute rice, or you can do one of those pasta sides. Any of those things would couple really well with one of these recipes, and all things that you can do do while it's cooking. Minimal ingredients, minimal prep time, and absolutely an explosion of flavor that I know your families will all enjoy. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, make sure, like I said, to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I upload some kind of delicious foodie content. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I love you guys all so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.